Hey everyone, this is Quest Terran Warrior. Somebody dropped it in chat. I was skeptical, but then I proceeded to climb from rank 1200 to 500 with an 83% win rate, going 10-2. Absolutely dominated with this deck. Just feels like it can beat everything. It's really weird. It doesn't run brawls. It's running the old Starship stuff of Arcanite, Defense Crystal, Starport, but it doesn't run the highly nerfed cards like Liftoff. So it runs Yamato Cannon, which is really good for killing big minions. And then it runs Jim Raynor and sort of boom. And then we find the quest is often really nice for finishing people off. We've killed some wheel warlocks that were about to kill us, and we would launch a giant starship, get like 45 attack on board, and then go time warp and then kill them. So you have that for the finisher. So you can beat a control deck unless they can gain like 100 life, which most decks can't. We also had a game where we did gain 100 life. So the deck feels absolutely absurd. I was skeptical. I was thinking this is not going to be that good. I was completely wrong, completely dominated, and it felt good. It felt powerful. It felt fun to be playing Terran stuff again, but with the new Elise card. Elise allows you to usually I've been just taking either the 1 mana location to duplicate my starships, or taking a 5 or 10 mana. I never got the chance to do a 10 mana, but you could take the 5/1 to get Savage Roar, which can be nice for a time warp finisher. So bottom line, you can duplicate your starship pieces, would make it bigger. You get to go Exegard, then you go Inventor Boom and Jim Raynor, so you can bring back your big starships over and over and over again. So bottom line, this deck feels amazing, and it feels like a great counter to the nerf. So we'll probably play it more tomorrow and see, if it plays up against a wider range. But from the 1500 to 500 range, it felt amazing. So anyways, basic mulligans. I'm keeping Quest. I'm keeping New Heights. I might keep a Yor and Elise and a Tortolin, and that's pretty much it. I'm probably and Starport. I probably wouldn't keep Shield Block most of the time. I probably wouldn't keep Arcanite Defense Crystal most of the time. So, anyways, got some gains for you guys. Enjoy. Undetected. Active Menagerie meta. Bro, Chad, dude, do you ever think how when people they finally date somebody good and then they immediately assume this person's gonna break up with them? That's how I feel people feel about a fun deck in Hearthstone. You're having fun and your first instinct is Blizzard is going to break up and take them from me, People date each other, yeah. That's what I did. Broke up even before we met. Nothing gasoline ever, yeah. Why you gotta call me out like that?
Operation.
Is it when it gets aggro? I don't know. Dude, we're 4-1, dude. It's actually a meta breaker. Do you ever find it crazy how we're constantly finding meta breakers on the stream? It's especially in the first 5 games of a deck. I got it from Asuna. Somebody got rank 5 legend with his deck, so. Safety is our number, blah 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 blah.
Battle cruiser operational.
I remember this place well.
I did not. I've been meaning to listen to the Data Reaper podcast, and I keep forgetting because, uh, well, what did they say? Ooh, Chad, is it ever ham here? I'm gonna go ham here.
There's always room for disaster.
Do they have any good insights? Ooh, they are afraid here. His new card. Chat, completely new deck. By the way. That's a weak play.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
I don't know, dude. This deck doesn't have Brawl because I copy pasted it and I'm 80% win rate.
Job done.
Right. Why safety goggles before attacking? So I'm holding safety goggles to eventually use it with hostile invader. If you're wondering.
Shaking us stir.
How do we win versus Aldred? I don't know, just tempo. We don't have rats, so Aldred's actually coming though. Ooh, nice attempted, dude, they are bricking over there. Chat, are we about to be 500% win rate? Dude, Ham is eating good tonight. Wait, are they just dead? Yeah, okay. Yeah, dead. Blim, 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 blim. It's just like it's true. See, alright. Like New Heights? Alright, I go Elise on 4 here, then we play location, and then we ham and we eat their whole deck. Thoughts? I know, right, Naka? Terran Warrior is actually so much fun. Someone got rank 5 legend with this deck, by the way, if you're wondering. I know, right? Gamer RPG? Yeah, Asuna did it.
I remember this place well.
Me the copy. The copy. Chat is over. About to eat their whole deck. Don't think they have many minions left. Oh, you might be right. Wait, son of a. Alright, I think I have to like press the button on my location here. Feel a little good about. You know what? Maybe this was
I
dumb.
remember this place well.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the play was remove this at all costs. I just hate floating 4 mana there. I can kill a cubicle next. Okay, crap, they got all the damage on this? It's so bad. Gotcha. Did I throw hands, gamer? out there.
For dessert. There's always room for dessert.
Just chat, we eating good tonight. Not that good, just like reasonably.
I must choose. Nightmares are never forgotten.
Wait, they have 3 minions left in their deck, so that means we're gonna be eating good again. Blee, blee.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Taste defeat.
Dude, we're just like eating their whole deck here. It's great.
I must choose. Action. Act. Perfection.
He'll tag the wrong one there. Well, now we get the Yamato cannon.
Raven online.
Take a load off.
Safety is our number, blah 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 blah.
Battle cruiser operational.
Star and Snow.
This is EU server, yep.
My people will regret turning their backs on me.
Wait. Am I dying here? That would suck. Combine.
My hand is full.
Engine swing. Damnation on
I am the eyes of my people, and I see all.
Chat, broken deck? Dude, I feel like you don't even need the quest. But I guess the quest gives...
The citadel stands strong.
Ooh, gotta go double starport now. So much like
Engine screaming.
Thank you, Piermon.
I remember this place well.
I remember this play.
Battle cruiser operation.
I remember this place well.
I'd like to get double ham here. So this
I'm gonna enjoy it.
now next turn I can go with this and get double ham, and that's a ton of I can eat some of their win conditions, right? Nothing gets past my hand the boy,
Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Always room for dessert. There's always room for dessert.
Blaze of trails. Yeah!
Ooh, nice Zilix you got. Get wrecked, you jerk. Yeah, we get it. Turn 6 finish. Yeah, dude, they're about to die on the turn they're supposed to die based off their name. Seems justice to me. Are they going, Ooh, what's the... Wait. They could have actually killed both of these. Kind of interesting they chose this. Because now... Theo, thank you for the raid. Welcome, buddy. Aaron, we're doing great actually. All right. It's yeah, it's I feel like this deck is right up your alley. No need to play boring Death Knight anymore. There's a new sheriff in town.
Blaze a trail.
Taste defeat.
Psycho Rogue. I was playing Psycho Rogue earlier, but yeah, it's it wins very easily.
Relaxation for all.
It's Psycho.
Thanks to me.
But this is like I'm trying to think of like the my Warlock deck. This is not an OTK deck. I don't know. I'm probably gonna lose eventually. That's how it always works, right? And copying starship pieces is just kind of nutty. You do this, right? Ever deal 1 to all just to kill like some of their poison boys here? Reasonable. Is chemical spill good for me? No, let's just take brawl. And siphoning growth, I guess. Or do I take? No, we don't need. We have way too more value. We don't need champions of Azeroth. Let's be reasonable people here. Actually, barely playing Terran cards. Well, you know, you just runs double Starport, and then you run Yamato, and then you run Jim Raynor, right? That gets you. So now your Inventor Boom is now mech, right? You got the Jim Raynor. And then what's nice if you get to a late game scenario, you do some sort of launch, which is very easy to do because you have double launches, right? So you have 3 launches with Exodar. You could even have 4 launches with Exodar. So if you're in a value match, you just wait to get a Time Warp, and then you put like 40 attack on board very easily. But yeah, there's no brawl, which I don't know if that's correct. The more I play it, it's but it might be.
Do you like to play with fire?
Stop and smell the flower.
All forms of life will be.
Wait. Did you see what I could do with Recommendecum here? Chad, I can go launch here, and then I can Recommendecum. And do infinite damage and gain infinite life.
The citadel stands strong. The citadel stands strong.
Oh, you know what's interesting? If I want to recommend Deckham, I actually have to field slam one of my tutus, right? No, no, I only have one Viking. We're fine. For some reason, I thought we get a full board there. This is 8, 9. This is 10. Okay. So if I want to get maximum value here, which I do, obviously.
Job done.
Ace? Whatever. How much life I have, chat? Oh, it's ridiculous, chat. Chat, brings me back to better times. Chat, I'm remembering how fun StarCraft was and how much quests suck. Like, dude, StarCraft is so much fun. Why are we trying, you know? Good old days. Dude, I'm remembering that this game is actually enjoyable. Almost out of...
Here I come, ready or not.
Oh, wait, crap, I overdraw. Oh, this is bad. I didn't think about this.
My hand is
No, I needed that jerkwad. Son of a jerkwad, chat.
Engine screaming.
ready to fire. Insignificant.
We still got Jimmy Boy, yeah.
Delightful.
People still play this game to have fun. Your cyclone list, no, but if you use the power of exclamation points, you should be able to figure it out yourself.
How entertaining. How entertaining.
Nothing gets past my hounds.
Nothing gets bent back on the boy.
Keep on panning. Operation.
Oh, there's Jimmy. Kind of just need to draw a time warp now.
You are safe now.
Ready to thunder. Insignificant. Eight combatants enter, and I take the crown.
Hey, they're stealing my win condition, chat. It's actually pretty five-head. What are the 13 life? I know, right? Dude, they can't even like OTK us with the. And I have 15 mana. But this is the kind of Hearthstone that I enjoy. All right, like just my opponent knowing I have 114 life.
And I will bring destruction.
Wait, Chad. Do I have lethal here? Launch. Okay, I can launch this. Then I can go coin Jimmy, right? So that's and then I can go time warp. I'm pretty sure that's lethal, right? I guess I should go ceaseless first.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
No need to count. It's like infinite damage here. Look at that. Give wreck, Yuki boy.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Chad, this is a
That is enough.
92. Dude, that dude, it looks like Terran Warrior's back on the menu, boys. You could simultaneously have power creep from expansion to expansion without actually increasing the overall power level of cards. But you increase it, so now in practice it might be harder to design that, right? It's not, but so in theory, would it require mathematicians? I mean, I'm just telling you about the overall like mathematical philosophy that you can have. So if you do it and you can't do nerfs, it's much harder because there's a randomness of like how powerful things are because they don't know how powerful things are going to be, right? But you can print sort of ambitious cards within a range, and then certain expansions you nerf a lot, and certain expansions you don't have to nerf a lot. So you don't have to print 20, 30, 24% win rate decks to avoid power creep, right? So there are real solutions to this. So I might write an article for my own this of like how to power creep without power creep. And basically I'll explain this concept of, but I'm on EU.
Stop and smell the flowers.
Welcome to the crew.
Kyle, thank you for the 3 months.
Battle cruiser operational.
Same pop cool unique things. Yep, exactly, Walter. And then you have things of like the way it can be more complicated, and like it's hard to design this. So I'm saying in practice, this is it's not as simple as this. But in theory, so you could have a deck that comes out that counters the main meta deck, but then allows an old deck to do this. You can have the element of it's like adding more Pokemon. Pokemon, so if you add a bunch of fire type Pokemon, it's going to be bad for the grass Pokemon, right? But then all of a sudden the meta shifts because water Pokemon that weren't strong before are now good. So that's like the mathematics. So there's a lot of ways you can create the feeling of power creep, create the feeling of an expansion being more powerful from expansion to expansion without power creeping, right? In the long run. In practice, it's harder to do, right? Especially now that we have nerfs, like this fear of power creep is totally out of line with reality. When the game didn't have a lot of nerfs in the past, so expansion should power creep the overall set, like not of sets. You know, if you get, so let's say I was a sports team, right? And one team got to recruit 20 players, another team got to recruit 40 players. Even if the average player is the same level, you would be better off having 40 stuff, so. Yeah, I mean, the reason why StarCraft stuff is still good is it's like, it should be good still, but the still, like, if you look at a deck, it might run 4 StarCraft cards, right? So, but yeah, I don't know. So yeah, in general, like the fear of power creeping, in my opinion, is very out of line with reality. Like, it's not. If we print an expansion that's too much, you just nerf it, right? I think the power creep thing it's kind of like the appeal to the good old days. Like, we need to get off the computers and we need our kids back in churches. All right, playing 4-mana 4/5s. All right, the kids these days, they're getting tarnished with the devil's power creep and 0-mana 8/8s. All right. Like, I think it's that, you know. Dude, here's the take. This expansion freaking sucked, all right? This expansion sucked. Everyone knows it sucked. And people are looking at the old expansions like the problem. The problem was this expansion didn't do shit, all right? Chat, it's kind of like when like a politician does something bad and they start bringing something else up to like take this like
All forms of life will
like this expansion sucked. They need to fix this expansion, but it's just probably not going to happen, right? people who thought Menagerie Jug was too powerful. Menagerie Jug, there's not an objective level of power. Like the Menagerie Jug was not seeing play until the meta got really vulnerable to aggro, right? So it's yeah, but it's so. Dude, I don't know if you know this, Garrick. Like, I don't know about Blizzard executives, but the devs, they don't get, I don't think they get paid much. Right? Like, believe it or not, I don't know if you've heard, but dev jobs, it's like you might get paid, mostly on our side, yeah. I got better off going. Zilliax is kind of good though. I will just take the Zilliax play. Yeah.
My hand is full.
Ooh, that's a bad overdraw for them. So. But yeah. I mean, the reality is like, so a Blizzard be breaking trust all the time, right? But they didn't break trust the way they have like on some things in the past. But basically, they broke the trust by like printing a shitty expansion. I think this is like the first expansion in like 3-4 years that is truly. Now, this isn't actually. I think the meta is actually fine because it's just not new. People think this is like a bad meta. It's more just like another whatever meta, right? And I must say, like, immediately, like, I am so much happier playing this warrior deck than I have been for a while. Like, I can just feel the happiness coming back into my body.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Okay, explain the meta as a kid. Okay, imagine your dad loses his job, and you're really afraid that you're not
And smell the flowers.
but one, your mom's still working and she makes us a good salary, and your parents are financially responsible, so they inherited, then also your grandparents are pretty rich, so they're there. So even though your dad lost your job and you know that you're gonna have to cut back a little bit, things are going good. Like you're like a upper middle class. It's kind of reminds me of like, I saw something when the 2007 or financial crisis, when like some of these investment bankers lost their $500,000 a year job, but then they're still just making like $120,000 a year, doing just fine. Right? That's basically Hearthstone right now. Like we were hoping for a big raise, and we just like got a small pay cut, but the game's still good because the game's just a good game.
Finally, I can rest in peace.
Yeah, do I ever try to eat their kill jade in here?
Hand is full.
do I launch here? I kind of want to try to eat their kill Jaden. I don't know. Weird one here. You can just keep it simple, actually.
I'm almost out of cards.
I don't know. I think the reaction to the set being bad is justified. Like you pay, you know, if you pay $50 or $80 and the cards are every quest is terrible, and every single quest is terrible, because you have to pre-order things, right? They give you better deals to pre-order. You feel you didn't get your money's worth, right? They kind of betrayed some of that trust. You know, so that feeling of like, oh, if I spend money on a pre-order, I get cards that have value. Really, all you need to do is craft a lease and Cursed Catacombs, and you have the whole meta. Like that's all, 2 cards, and maybe that 1 mana 1/2 for Rogue.
My hand is full.
Ooh, we drew the good card. How much mana? Wait, can we go? No, we can't. I was gonna say, like, can we launch? We're gonna have to do like. I feel like we want more pieces in this, though. I don't know. See how much time they give me. They go Eternal Layover. I get another 6 attack, which is quite relevant. Kaleidosaur, yeah, Kaleidosaur launch. No, we lost. We overdrew in New Heights, unfortunately. So it's hard. We can never have 15 mana, which is rough.
Who stole all my cards?
Inventor Boom would be plus Time Warp. Wait, we actually could do a launch and then yeah, the Inventor Boom Time Warp is good.
Nice to meet you.
I must hasten.
All forms of life will be
I don't even know if I should have done this. I should have probably gone. Warlocks are so worthless.
You are safe now.
I mean, it's more. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so, it's like, do you feel good about buying a bunch of meme cards that competitively are unviable? That's kind of the question I ask about, like, if you like this meta kind of thing, you know? I mean, you were right. It's Draw one.
Planetary decimation.
How many turns do I have? It might be smart to launch soon. I don't know. I have a lot of attack on board though, so I don't know. Like, what's the play here, chat? This is not actually necessarily helpful. I could go ceaseless into launch. I also could just launch right now. It's like not a bad launch situation. But then I can go like inventor boom, ceaseless. I think it's just a launch here. Maybe I dump a card so that I don't overdraw. Alright, so it has Wind Fury. So, go like Jim. How many things does it have? I can go Jim Raynor now. If I see a lot of matchups, execute. The reality is, if I were trying to win with this deck, I should be Mulligan and Quest in almost all matchups. But yeah, might be able to kill with Time Warp. Did they use both Eternal Layovers? Let me see. Yep. So we've got a few turns.
I grow weary. Feed me your visage.
All right, we have a very clear path to victory here.
Let's make it count.
Maybe I'm better off hero powering. This increases my attack by a lot more than just playing this. So I think I'm just gonna hero power here.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah, that's my current plan, Murdoch. But might be better off like I don't. So if they do this,
That toy was made just for me. I must hasten.
it's also weird if they don't kill my 20 attack minion. It might be better to go boom.
Time for you.
Oh, that's really bad. I think I wait because I want to push the 20 damage. I got one more turn here. Ooh, okay. I could take this is 9.
I remember this place well.
I like rush. Copy better than I think I take 2 characters here.
Well, take
Kraken. Lights out.
You want a piece of me, boy?
That screws with Inventor Boom? Wait, what? Having two of this? I mean, it doesn't come back as a 5/5, it comes back as an 18 attack. Wait, he wins next turn. Yep, but I got the Time Warp, and I got the Savage Roar, so maybe we can pull off a win here. I'm not sure. I haven't done the full math. Wait, does this give them anything? Do they have any death rattles for this? I can't remember. Ugh. Can't remember if this gets them something good. Well, I'm going in. Oh yeah, the 5/7. It's rough. Alright, we might lose now. Fortunate. They go face. Might be good. Oh, it did go face. That's really good then. Do I have enough here? I think I have it. I'm pretty sure I have it, chat.
Perfection. Insignificant.
Let's go! A broken deck, chat. Chat. Oh, that was great.